This video here is brought to you in partnership with the NBA Infinite Courtside Creators program. We got an opportunity to test and use a max level Victor Wembanyama, one of the newest epic power forwards coming to the game. Victor Wembanyama is described as a rim protector who is a shot blocker and attacks the basket. His exclusive skills is feisty finisher. This skill affects movement speed, block success rate, dunk rate, and block resistance rate. It also gives Wemby an exclusive move called a dunk from under the basket. His dominant skill is block concert. This effect impacts block success rate. His core skill is no-fly zone, which affects block success rate, opponent drives dunking rate, and additional block success rate as well. The second core skill is Printer Pursuit, which affects to chase down block rate. The next core skill is Pro Dunker, which impacts contested drive dunking rate, additional contested drive dunking rate as well. Now, as far as core moves, he has nimble crossover, snatch block, which is insane, and long range blocker. As far as Wemby's max stats, strength is 420, speed is 700, three-point shot is 582, so he has a decent three-pointer for a power forward. 628 for mid-range, so that's decent as well. 523 for interior, 474 for post, which is a bit low. 877 for dunk, now that's pretty high. 613 for layup, which is high for power forward as well. 589 for dribble, which is pretty good. 549 for pass. 370 for steal, and his block rate is 899, which is insane. 670 for defense and 750 for rebound. So for finishing, he has 9 badges, including 1 gold badge for alley-oop, and he has silver badges for airborne, dunk monster, pro dunker, and poster printer. For shooting, he has 5 badges, including 1 silver badge for hoop giant. Off ball, he has 6 badges, including 3 silver badges for zone finder, breakaway artist, and catch and shoot. And the catch and shoot does go up to level 4. For dribble, he also has 4 silver badges for step back, nimble crossover, first step master, and acceleration master. This definitely gives him an advantage against the slower power forwards. For defense, he has 3 silver badges as well for quick chase, Printer Pursuit, and no fly zone. Now defensively, Wemby is crazy. He's able to block LeBron James' tomahawk dunk. I was able to do that a couple of times. He's also able to keep up Kevin Durant. So he has very good agility, and his chase down block is pretty insane as well. Been able to block a lot of dunkers from behind, and the snatch block just really changes the momentum of matches, especially in a close game. Now, when comparing Victor Wembanyama with other power forwards, I'm only going to stick to the epic ones because comparing him with Giannis and Anthony Davis is unfair. Those cards are S+ tier for a reason. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did do a power forward tier list. Definitely feel free to check it out after this video. So compared to Pascal Siakam, right, he's got a higher post rating, higher dunk rating, and higher dribble rating, passing, steal, and block. And the difference between the block ratings is significant. Now, defensively, they're almost similar. Pascal Siakam does have the advantage with that. And Spicy P overall is a better shooter. Wembanyama compares pretty closely to what is considered to be one of the best epic power forwards in the game. When compared with Kristaps Porzingis, Wembanyama has higher speed, dunk, layup, dribble, pass, steal, block, defense, and rebound. So he definitely has a clear-cut advantage over Kristaps Porzingis. Wemby is definitely worth the hype inside this game. And if you did pre-order him and you're able to get him on your squad, he's definitely somebody you should consider upgrading and trying to max out because he's going to be a difference maker for a lot of teams. And by having him on your squad, you could run with a smaller lineup, kind of like you do with legendary Giannis. Compared to Zion Williamson, Wemby has a higher three-point shot, mid-range, layup, dribble, pass, steal, block, and defense. Now, of course, Zion is the more dominant dunker, but the difference is not that big either. Looking at Julius Randle, Victor Wembanyama is faster, has a higher post rating, higher dunk rate, higher dribble, steal, block, and defense. In comparison to Jaren Jackson Jr., he has faster speed, higher dunk rate, higher layup, dribble, passing, block, and rebound. Now, the block is slightly higher. It's still pretty good comparison, considering Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the elite defenders for that power forward. In comparison to Lauri Markkanen, Victor Wembanyama has a higher speed, mid-range, dunk, layup, dribble, block, and defense as well. Compared to Draymond Green, he has a higher mid-range, interior, post, dunk, layup, dribble, pass, and block. Wemby is definitely incredible. Now, yeah, I know I wasn't going to leave y'all without some gameplay. So we're going to jump into some Wemby gameplay now. Now, I know I didn't compare Wemby with the legendaries. I wanted to compare him with another great shot blocker in the game, and that is Jonathan Isaac, right? Wemby does have the higher speed, the higher three-point shot, and the higher mid-range, along with the post, the dunk, the layup, the dribble, and the pass. He doesn't have the advantage on steal. That's what makes Jonathan Isaac so unique. But he does have the block advantage, right? Jonathan Isaac, to me, is one of the top shot blockers. I mean, at max rank for a common card is at 796. Wemby does have the advantage with 899, and he is a better rebounder. But as you can see, Wemby stacks up very well against the other defensive anchors inside this game. As promised, we are jumping into a match. We are using the San Antonio home court arena just to make sure that Wemby has the jersey that he is repping right now in this league. But this is a dynasty match. This is what we had access to show you guys. But you can see right off the bat, man, Wemby stands out very dominant, man. He's making every player on the court look incredibly small. But he has that acceleration master. And he doesn't make the first shot, but he grabs the offensive rebound and gets the easy putback jam. Now, offensive rebounds are so important in Dynasty, so I think that's where he's going to blossom for sure. But again, acceleration master allows him to speed back most of the power forwards. You see when we did a comparison, he had the higher speed against a majority of them. He's very good in the post too, even though his post rating is a bit low for what I thought it would have been. He's able to do that post crossover combination to get an easy jam. He can run up the court very fast. Like, he's definitely a very agile power forward, and he can cut very easily as well. You saw he blew right by Bam Adebayo, who I think is a very good center in this game. Now, he did get the rebound there. It shows that he's pretty athletic, really fast. Like, you can see he's crafty with it, and he's able to just stop with the momentum and get a jump shot with no problem. I feel like his jump shot meter was a bit, not just like any other player, his shooting takes time to get used to, but slashing is not an issue, right? That tomahawk dunk is one of his greatest strengths. And again, he's going to be very comparable to Giannis in that sense. But I just love the ability that Wemby has to be able to be dominant on the defensive end and to be able to drop buckets. Like, he can hit a mid-range in this game. Do not sleep on some of the stats, because there is still skill required when using Wemby. And then once you get a mastering down of the shooting, working his hot zones, figuring out the shot meter, what speed and where to stop it, Wemby is a good asset for your team. I mean, I believe he's worth the hype. I think he's incredible. He plays like Kevin Durant, being a really smooth bucket getter. Defensively, he's incredible. It reminds me a little bit of Anthony Davis and Giannis in that sense, with a mix of Jaren Jackson Jr. And like I said earlier in the video, he's able to stop a lot of dunkers, man. Either he intimidates them, or when he has the height advantage, not only he's able to use that to get more blocks, but he can also use that to get more jump shots in. Wemby was built well. All right, so let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about the brand new epic Victor Wembanyama? As always, I appreciate the support. I will catch everyone in the next one. Stay ballin'.